for the ground. I'm a 2020, whoa, whoa. Woke up to deposits and it's only 8 a.m. Do it for the fam, I don't do it for the gram. Do it for my daughters, do it for my little man. That's my 2020, reason why I win. Lot of missed calls, looking bloody in my call log. I bet to myself, I'm not sorry that I logged, dog. Check my mental health, I was feeling like a lost dog. Bounce back and wipe my paws off. Get it off the humble and I stick to what I know. Nights on top of nights, long nights took a toll. Took some steps back, but I still get up and I go. And now you know, I'ma make some and I'ma spend it, yeah. New Jeep, no doors with it, no. I won't stop now, who you kidding, kidding? Every day I wake up, I'ma send it, I'ma send it, I'ma send it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it, I'ma make some and I'ma spend it, Every day I wake up, I'ma send it. Pressure on me daily, got the family on my back. Dreams are getting bigger, put the city on my map. World inside my palm, but I'll try not to get attached. Moment that is here, could be over just like that. Fast car, no NASCAR. I was never working hard, I guess I'm mad smart. Top speed like a rocket, it was blast off. 6 figures from my couch without a mask on. Waited for my cycle like a laundry mat. Going to the moon, it's on top and that. 2 straight years of dropping back to back. Epidemic jumping like an acrobat. I'ma make some and I'ma spend it, yeah. New Jeep, no doors with it, no. I won't stop now, who you kidding, kidding? Every day I wake up, I'ma send it, I'ma send it, I'ma send it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it, I'ma make some and I'ma spend it, Every day I wake up, I'ma send it.
Good morning all. Hope everyone is well. Happy Monday to everyone. And hope we are good. Let's get it. Yes, sir. Let me see how all systems go. You know, guys know the drill. Have a look. Alright. Looking good, looking good. Hope everyone is well. On Zoom chat as well. Spoke to you guys yesterday though. Alright, let's get into it. Start off as always with the news. So have a look at here at the news and clean day today. Today's going to be Monday the 5th here. Nothing we have to worry about during London session here. You do have PMI after basically NYSE open, right? So yeah, so basically PMI a little bit later for USD, but that's after NYSE open, 30 minutes after. So you have the whole of New York and NYSE open. So that's an ideal time if it's going to be news towards the end of the session. And then that's pretty much it as for news here. So let's go ahead and look at the chart, right? So let's see what we got going on the chart here. Bit of a consolidation right now, a little bit of a volume candle coming in. We'll see what this candle ends up doing. And yeah, let's go ahead and do the analysis. So gonna shut down drawings here and yeah, let's start off on the weekly time frame here. So weekly time frame, as we can see here, this weekly candle is closing bearish here. Not the strongest bearish close. We are closing with a rejection wick, so it's not giving us pure information that downside makes sense. We're not seeing a strong bearish close like this or a strong bearish close like this, or maybe a little bit stronger close like this where we can say anything breaking the lows, sells could make sense here. We're leaving with a rejection. So when we go investigate on lower time frame, that rejection has actually created a daily support here. So at the same time, we've created a daily support, bounced out of this zone, which is mad that we range for like, I don't know, 2 weeks here, and then in one day we get this kind of move up, and now hopefully we can get some continuation in that. So where we're sitting right now is a very, very dangerous zone here. We could either push through or get rejection. So we have to be very, very careful at this zone here. Needs to make up its mind whether we see continuation or rejection from this zone. This daily candle here will give us a lot of information. If it's closing above this zone here, then obviously continuation makes more sense. If we're closing bearish like this, something breaking the low can come revisit this support here and potentially continue. But what's very interesting to me, I mean, I would expect maybe a bounce from this support. We would have to see during the time. But if this candle just closes doji here, then the analysis will remain the same and we're in the same spot. So good information is going to come from this daily candle here. As for 4 hour, at the moment, we have created a resistance here. So we've created a resistance here. And what I do like about where we're at right now is we pulled back first. So as long as we respect this kind of zone here, there's a possibility we retest towards the upside before continuing down. But the issue I do have here is that we do have a resistance here. This last 4 hour candle, I wish gave us some more clarity, either closing stronger bearish or closing bullish to create a support. So if we bring back drawings here, we can start to see how these zones all compile here. That daily resistance up here, we could mark this daily resistance, to be honest, and we can put that as DR. Right, so that is like a major zone that I'll be watching for 4 hour time frame. Obviously our 4 hour resistance is going to be that 187,500 here, stays the same. We do have this previous 4 hour support. Now the reason I'm marking it is because I established this as our range. So I established that this was the range. This is the last price where you know, basically the market broke back into. Once we left this range is where we got the continuation. We didn't get continuation leaving this range. We got continuation leaving that range, right? This was our continuation back into this support. So if we were to see more continuation down, I'd want to leave this range, right? At the moment, if we do mark the previous range here, we are also out of that range as well. So if you do draw a line, something like this, it is a tricky spot overall. You know, we don't have the biggest ranges, but if you do something like that, you can see how we're rejecting at that right now. So that tells me that even if I'm going to look for buys, it has to be something back inside this range, which is why I wanted to see that 4 hour candle close bullish like this, which would have given more clarity to see buys at least to retest this resistance. And sells is probably going to make sense. We could try to sell to these range lows, but you know, the easier sells are going to be below here, is where the easier sells are going to be. So that's it basically for GJ here. So moving down on the lower time frames, let's go and make the plan here. So the plan for GJ, I saw some guys posted in the exclusive group. They're pretty much spot on. It's pretty straightforward in terms of what price is doing. For buys today, I think we could have an opportunity above these highs here. I do not like these wicks here, these 3 wicks here. I don't like them, but I think that will be an opportunity. If we hold support here, we could see buys into that zone. Yeah, we have around, you know, till this 4 hour support here. If we were to look at this, we have, I think, around 15 pips maybe? 14, yeah, 14, 15 pips. So it's enough of a range. These wicks would be used as a watch, because if we start rejecting these wicks, I don't like the looks of it. But, you know, we could try to pop up here. Now, for sells, sells is a little bit tricky today. There's 2 opportunities here. Now, I don't like selling into 187. 187 has been a major zone for us. We have seen 187, you know, hold a lot of support down here. This is exactly where news retested. Even if you investigate it on 5 minutes, it's just a very strong zone here. So I really feel that if price is going to do the liquidity grab we have been seeing, it's going to happen around that zone there, right? Because it's only a couple of pips. I think it's like 3-4 pips. We could see price do this and then boom, then continue that move there. And we all get stuck in this type of move here. So what I would like to see for sells is probably leaving this 30-minute support here. If we look on the 30-minute, we have this support here. And this is also a previous 4 hour support. So if we could leave that, I feel that's where sells are going to be good, because this is leaving the previous 4 hour support as well and leaving that 30-minute support. So I think that's where I would be more interested in selling. Yeah, probably below that, because I think even if we get a close below here, yeah, 3 pips is not worth it. And that's not even taking lowest low here. Let's say, yeah, 3.1 pips. And, you know, it's not enough to get to break even or to manage your trade, right? So that's the only problem with trying to do that. Now, it does make sense to try get down to here, but the only problem I have here is that 3 pips is not enough for me. If there was no support here and it was just 187, I wouldn't have an issue, because I would just use 187 as a number and just say it's only a number. We're not seeing price. But if we look at most recent price action, we do actually have a support around there. So we have to consider that. We can't ignore that. That is the exact support that has been rejected from here. So that's basically GJ. Let's move on to gold here as well. So gold tried to continue here. I'm very surprised we didn't have a little bit more retracement with all of the news over the weekend. We've had a lot of news with basically the shipping routes and stuff like that. So normally that pops up gold here, but yeah, we've seen it continue this downside move here. Looking at the daily time frame here, we can see daily is starting to push into this previous daily resistance zone here. If we remain below here, this is already inside of our selling zone here. So this is inside of our selling zone here. 4 hour obviously closing bearish here, but remember 4 hours closing bearish at support here. So this could just grab liquidity to continue up from the bottom of the range here. But if we can remain below this support here, this is where the sells are going to come, and this is where the sells are going to make sense here. So I'm going to drag this down to the 4 hour like this. I'm going to put this /4 hour, right? So 4R, well, it was the previous 4S. So yeah, there we go, 4S. And yeah, if we can get below this and create resistance below, that is where your sells are going to come. Looking at 15-minute here, we have a support right here. 30-minute support is down here. So you could mark that as a whole zone. I think we just tapped that. Yeah, look at that. We just tapped that. That's what I was checking. So we just tapped that. Next support is going to be the 30. And then you have another support down here. So these are your two supports here. So that's the 30. And then on the 15, the second support, is it clean as well? Yeah, it's pretty clean shot. This is a nice zone here for continuation of sells. So yeah, for sells to happen here, you need to see resistance below. This wick can be a target at the moment, but I would like to see resistance below. Now, if we've come down here and grab liquidity, I think counter trend buys would not be crazy. Would not be crazy back above 33 here. Breaking 1 hour high here. I mean, yeah, breaking back into this range. Yeah, it wouldn't be too mad. Breaking back of that. Yeah, breaking back into that range. Because this is your first structure, you'd break second structure. Yeah, I think if you're going to try that, I think it makes sense. Counter trend buys could be an option here. How much do you have to this? Because this is where it could reject here, but you have 11-12 pips. So maybe that is an option there. If we were to close back above here, this would be counter trend, of course, and you would basically be looking for, to get to break even or manage the trade once we tap into these zones and see if you can get a little bit of a counter trend push. If again we create resistance below here, it makes sense for sells. But we do have a bearish bias here. 4 hours bearish, dailies bearish, and weeklies bearish. So with all of that being bearish, I mean, previous weekly closed bullish here, but all of those put together in terms of 4 hour session bias with daily being bearish and 4 hour being bearish, sells obviously make more sense. But I know how gold loves to do this during London. Come down with a session bias like this just to pop back up first to continue the session bias during New York here. So yeah, that could be an interesting move if we bounce out of here. Yeah, and I think that your best opportunity would be once you get back above this 33 here. So it needs to move around 24 pips here. You have a clean range up to here. 1 hour is clean as well. So yeah, good. That's basically the analysis, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the analysis. Did GJ dump? It looks like it did give a bit of a dump. Yeah, look at this. So this candle here is closing bearish here, close to our zone. Do like the way that this is the first candle closing below the zone here. So maybe we start to make our way towards the downside now. So let's see how the price reacts within this range here. And yeah, we will see. This 1 hour close will also be interesting here to see if this 1 hour can close down below the support, right? If the 1 hour can close down below the support, it looks good for continuation in the next 1 hour candle. If it still respects the support, we could always bounce, right? Because remember, we have previous daily bullish here. This could just be a bottom wick, beginning of the week, deep bottom wick to flip, right? Even though 4 hour created resistance, we have to consider that as well. As long as we're respecting this 4 hour range here, we could bounce up. So yeah, that's the analysis. Hope you guys enjoyed the analysis and everything is clear. If you did, you know what I'm going to ask for. Can we please do the YouTube business? You guys know the drill. Leave a like. I really would appreciate it. 400 of us in here. Get the likes up to how much? 200, then I don't have to ask. You guys know it. Part of the game. Hate to say it, but you know how it works. So would appreciate it. Get the likes up and yeah, see what we got. Bro, I had a position in gold sells 2029 and it hit my stop loss. Came to 2028, pulled in above a support. What did I do wrong? 2029. Nothing closed below that, man, right? If you draw your support here with this daily resistance, nothing has closed below. So trying to sell 2029 here, you just need to do your higher time frame markup, right? You need to make sure that you're marking up your 4-hour support. Make sure you're marking up those daily zones here. That will keep you safe. And the other thing is a little bit early, man. A little bit early to be looking for continuation here. You did actually, if you, depends where you put stop, but let's say you took break of this low, which is where I'd expect you to take, right? Always go break of the low. Your stops could have been saved here and you would have got into a profitable position. As soon as that happens, I'll basically be, you know, break even. Although this range, I wish this range was cleaner, but this is a tough range to this was a tough range to trade inside, right? Because we have a lot of rejection, right? We're still actually kind of holding swing higher low structure, right? Because if we look higher low, and then this could be another higher low basically here. So yes, we've broken this one right here, but in terms of the leg that gave us the original push, this is the last significant low that gave us the original push. This is just internal structure within this push. So we look at it like that. Technically, we're still within that. So if we break that, that would be something different, right? 1 hour has not broken any structure in terms of major one. Here's one. Yeah, it did break this one. So you could consider that it has broken that one. But then again, we're very close to this support, so it makes it tough. You have to tell everybody that before you start your analysis, you need 200 likes before you start. I don't think I'll get 200 likes before I start. I have to give value first. That goal would have been slipped 20-25 pips. Yeah, this move I think was it was a very quick move here. I don't think a lot of people could have caught this here. This definitely would have caused slippage. YouTube business done. Thank you, thank you. Where originally from? Complex family history, but England. We see this candle trying to pull back into this range here. Guys, like and subscribe. I appreciate it. Morning, brother. Always watching your stream every day and every night. I don't stream at night, so I don't know whose stream that is. Morning, Tony. Any update on gold? Damn, man, I just gave a huge in-depth update on gold just now. I'd recommend maybe you duplicate your tab and watch the gold analysis, because we just did a good analysis on gold. Hey Chizo, hope you're well, brother. I missed your analysis. I hope they enjoyed it instead of understanding. I come in peace. Thank you, brother. Thank you. The LTA or absence of LTA is just maybe imputation as a support resistance line. GJ looks very messy, but gold has some opportunity. Yes, GJ does look messy, and Yes, we do want the LTAs, right? So that's the recent video I made. So make sure you guys check out this most recent video. A lot of people are asking me about LTAs. I just made an updated video. It's a huge part of my strategy, right? It's a very, very, very big part of my strategy. It's where my trading zones are. It's everything in basically. Hey Harry, how? Oh, I can't even speak. Hope you are doing well. Thank you, brother. Really wish you were more popular as compared to other traders who stream. You are very underrated. Really wish more people were aware of you. Thank you, brother. Thank you. And yeah, you know, more people will be aware, hopefully, you know, and it's up to them if they want to, you know, enjoy it. We have grown, right? We have grown. I think more and more people have become aware. You know, and of course hype will sell, you know, it's different. Like, I'm not someone who's too, you know, gonna sell you on hype here. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just showing you realistic trading. If I wanted to have tons of people on the stream, I would just advertise it as a signal stream, and I would give like maybe 20, like let's say 10 trades a day. Some would play out, some won't, but at the end of the day, it makes it look like you're profitable. But if you really were to copy every single trade, you wouldn't make money. Like, people would just make some money and then lose money, you know, make some money and then lose money. That's exactly how a lot of these people work. But it looks hype, right? It looks hype when you have, like, you know, running 5-6 pairs with positions on it. Yeah, of course some will play out. That's like me going to 5-6 pairs now and putting something on buys or sells. At least something will play out, and then I market that one and say, oh, this was great. What are we waiting for? Buys above which level? I think buys would make sense above 256 here. Sells, probably best is going to be below this 30-minute support here. That's where I think best sells would make sense. This 1 hour close could give, I wonder how much this 1 hour close is break of low. That's 5 pips. So tough in this range here. It's so tough in this range. Like, we don't have much space. It could reject anywhere. It could reject anywhere it wants to. Definitely selling into this support is going to be nasty here. You'd probably want to be at least below it. Right, at least below it. You have 9 pips. So that's why if the 30-minute can close below it, it might be something. Really good people like you. I'm happy. I don't know why. No, I appreciate that, man. GJ has a 4 hour wick above 186.44 and close below 187.17, and then next candle respected 4 hour lower previous candle. Isn't this enough confirmation to drive to 186.9 or even 185.5? No, because we have 4 hour, you mean breaking the low. We have 4 hour candle breaking the low. We are still within this range here, right? If you're trading it based on a 4 hour time frame, then yes, you could go with the idea that you run 4 hour stops here, which might not be too bad of an idea here to run 4 hour stops. They're only 23 pips. But the issue I have is that I'm not trading the 4 hour, and based on 15-minute, we're stuck at this support. So yeah, I do think we can reach 9, but the problem is this is our barrier here. If we had at least 5-6 pips, at least we could try to get 2 here and see what happens. But let's say you're entering break of current low, you basically have 1.6 pips to make a decision. It's not enough 1.6 pips, right? So if we can get below this, I think it would be a little bit more confirmation for that idea, right? That would be safer. We also have the 1 hour close coming up here, and we're going to get a lot of information from the 1 hour close. Because last 2 minutes, we've seen what GJ, last 2 minutes, it really can show its true colors. Last 2 minutes, you could see this flip up, flip down. We could see this push and close below the 1 hour support, and then sells will be easy for us later on because we'll have that 1 hour confirmation. But at the moment, there's just no volume as well, especially after such a big candle that rejected the top of the range. I'd expect this just to drive, but since it's not, it's showing me that. And that's because of basically the time here. I can see it's a little bit early, and that's why I don't consider, you know, too early trades. Do you know if Binance crashed? No, I don't. Don't know if it crashed. I agree, that's the reason you're underrated. If only people understood what's the reality of trading, you would be the top 10. Yeah, with time, man. With time, it will grow, right? People will understand. People will be aware. And they can adapt, you know? So there's no rush. There's no rush. My goal right now is just focusing on what I'm doing here, which is trading. People want to join my journey, they're more than welcome to, you know? They're more than welcome to join, see what I do, see how I trade, and that's it at the end of the day, right? I've shared your channel to my friends and told them to subscribe. Your content is legit. I appreciate the support, man. Check this candle rejecting last minute. You see, this is the problem that I don't like. Is like, let's say I was in this trade, for example. Then I would be wondering right now, damn, we close back in the range. Should I manage? But then you don't want to manage because it sucks, you know. You could have just avoided that in the first place, which is what we did, right? Because it's just chopping. So if we were to manage, then just waste time, you know. Just avoid the chop. Right, 1 hour open here. See how GJ. All right, open dump here. So open dump. Need a top wick here. Would be nice to see a top wick. If not, it's an hour candle open here. An hour candle open. You know, this could just come retest this zone here, grab liquidity and flip and make a top wick. I've seen that before. It wouldn't surprise me. Excuse me. It wouldn't surprise me to see that, to be honest. It wouldn't surprise me. But anyways, our selling zone is down below here. 30-minute candles below here. This support here, I don't trust this support here. I don't think this is something we need to worry about. It's a random little support here. I don't think it's something too important. How much has this pushed? Yeah, so gold has made it. Gold opened 1 hour, no bottom wick. It's making a bottom wick now. I think gold best buys are going to be above 33 here. 33 for gold. Sells, we need to get something below here. Remember, the 1 hour is closing bullish here. So since the 1 hour is closing bullish, you definitely need at least a 30-minute candle closing below this zone, if not structure to be formed below it. How long have you been trading? Basically 4 years now. How do you calculate pips, Mr. Harry? You just use the measuring tool. This is the number of pips on a Forex pair. Is this 12.8? And on gold, you just need to divide or times the number by 10. So you divide 999 by 10, or you times this by 10. So this will be 99 pips, right? Hey brother, you said earlier on stream that gold was bearish on the daily, but how we haven't broken structure? Daily candle closed bearish. That's what I mean by it's bearish on the daily, not bearish structure. We have daily candle closing bearish. We're sitting at daily support right now. That's why sells don't make sense till we get below that, right? But obviously this candle closing with heavy bearish momentum is going to mean something, right? But when we go investigate on the lower time frames, we realize that we're sitting at support. So until we break that support, there's no upside, downside, right? My PC battery is almost out. Yeah, because you're chilling on the beach, man. Enjoy the beach. That's ideal. That's the best place. I wonder how good that would make your mood here. This is living lavish here, man. Watching the content as well. No time wasted, huh? No time wasted. Looks good, man. Looks good. This is full Forex lifestyle. Man, you know it's a problem. You know it's a problem when, you know, we have the whole internet flexing and the man himself who's supposed to be on the internet is not flexing, but people in my group are flexing on me. I'm being flexed on. No, it's nice, man. Enjoy it. Enjoy it, enjoy it. Alright, so for everyone who asked me what's the importance of top wicks, this is the importance. This is the importance because we can pop down here just for this to come and make a top wick. Flex my table? Yeah, I can flex that. I can flex this table. Actually got quite a good deal on it, so it's not that much of a flex anymore. Big flex with the Bugatti. Where's my Bugatti? What's the most hardest pair you've traded? GJ. Don't know why I still trade it. No, I think every pair has its challenges. Every single pair has its challenges. I've noticed that. Gold buy at the start of that LTA New York session might drive. Yeah, we might even get that in London session. But yeah, John, you might see that also by New York session. Hate and love for GJ? Yeah, indeed, man, indeed. Sometimes it's really, really good. But sometimes it's just a little painful. Especially when we're stuck in these ranges. This is a big problem on GJ. I actually need to look long term. What can I do when GJ is in ranges like this? What's a good pair in London? Maybe we can implement it. Maybe we can implement it. Euro USD? No, thank you. No, I would want something that doesn't involve the Gbpjpy because that's just too similar. Yeah, Euro USD is in a tough spot at the moment, huh? After this big rejection here. Coming close to support here. Yeah, it's tough to... Yeah. Maybe just have sells down to this lows, but that's about it. That's about it. Go to phone, leaving PC, all good, man. You were looking to implement new pair for this year? Yeah, I was looking at it, but it was just the same, man. When I back tested it, it was the same. It had its times where it ranged and it had its time where it wasn't. So it was not adding any more value. I mean, when gold starts to get moving during the year, it's a great second pair. This is a great second pair when it really starts to get moving. Might get a breakout here today. USD ruble. I think we need to trade Zulu. GBP Zulu. Maybe DAX. Yeah, we could look at that. You definitely have a lot more options in New York of what to trade, right? Because New York, you have US 30, you have Nasdaq, you have gold, you have all the USD pairs, you have GJ as well works in New York. So there's a lot more options. Whereas London is quite confined. Oil, yeah, oil is a good one, but the problem with oil is it's not a session trade. You have to leave it for the whole day. But I mean, that could be a good option. Yeah, gold is still respecting on the 5 this support here. So you have to be careful trying to sell gold here. You probably, as I said, you want a 15-minute close minimum or a 30-minute close. As long as it's still respecting this supports here, it's not going to go down. GJ is trying to make its way towards the upside, which is nice to see. Could maybe start to pop out of this range here. Yeah, a lot of resistance up here, right? A lot of resistance that we need to try clear. If we can clear this resistance and start to get above 256, should be good. If we were full bullish bias today, then obviously we could buy from lows here, but we're not full bullish bias. We're also mixed. So that makes it hard to take early entries. Makes early entries hard. I would say EuroCAD, but it just ranges a lot too. Yeah, I think every Forex pair does that. I took a small lot buy on GJ on the 5. Yeah, it looked good. We just have a lot of battle above here, you know? Like, if you took it here, now you're back in drawdown. That's... You basically want to go break even there, and it's like a quick shot. You expect it just to fly. If we were full bullish bias today, it would be good. It would be good. But we just have a lot of resistance up here that we have to manage. So a 5-minute candle I don't think will be strong enough to battle with those resistance. I mean, I would like to see this progress here, you know? Come back up to this zone would be ideal. Because right now, it's just doing some of this. This is exactly what it's doing. Gold has no volume yet. He had some great volume over Asian moving down here. I think pretty easy sells on Asian was before I had this line here. This line was drawn because of this resistance, but if you remove this line, which was only because of this resistance, this was some easy sells here, close below the range. Break of the low, continue down to the next support. Pretty simple and straightforward. This one had no top wick. I don't think you would be able to enter this one. This one here was good. This one is not valid because we're at support, so you need something closing below support. This is the one that did. Nice top wick and then headed down. Also, JPY market sentiment is 80% short, meaning market will liquidate those shorts. Yeah, I think if most people are short on GJ, but they've been short on GJ for a long time. It's not just like this week. This range is not tradable. This crab candles messes me up last week. Yeah, man. It's very tough to trade these ranges here. So don't be upset if you notice a bit of inconsistency in your trading in these times, if it's just ranging and being tough. It's okay to be a little bit inconsistent. Don't let that put you down. Just focus on taking the next best trade, and over time it will all level itself out if you're following a plan that works. For example, following like my plan, it will work, it will pan itself out, especially over the year. So these are the times, and you'll find this with any other pair. Like you'll have times during the year where even gold, indices, anything, there'll be times of the year where it's just a little bit more inconsistent. You have two choices. You either take all the options and then you basically end up slightly in profit, slightly or break even, or you just sit on your hands and be patient to get out of those times, and then you just trade the easier options, which is kind of what I prefer to do. Is I just wait for the easier options, give my shot 1 or 2 shots here or there if I think it makes total sense, and that basically just keeps you on top, keeps you profitable. Till we get into those heavy trending markets, till we get into high volume areas where we can basically just see nice easy movement, and then that's the time you really want to maximize stuff, right? JPY is dry out right now. Yeah, it is pretty dry out. Even gold during London is dry out. All right, 15-minute close below the range here on gold. 5 minutes still respecting that support. This 15-minute no top wick, so be careful here, be careful. I mean, if you really wanted to risk it for the biscuit, you go for the break of the low, but this stop here, 31 pips, ugh. Not a 1-to-1 even. I would want to see a 30 close below here, and if that 30 can end up closing below here, I will also get a 15-minute candle to close below, and then I can put stops above that. Because now with no top wick, you saw what happened with gold the last time it had no top wick. It came down first, made a top wick. You saw GJ as well. GJ had no top wick, came down first, made a top wick. So you want to be careful with that, right? Same thing. Look, JPY basket's not moving. Yes, it is not. Look at that. We have range here, we have USD JPY ranging, we have, see, EJ ranging as well, but you can say the same, even look for USD, right? Euro USD ranging at the lows here, GBP USD also ranging at the lows. So this is also GBP related as well. It's a little bit of both. Give me a sec, guys, go toilet, come back. think it's also a good idea if I write plans here, something like this. Is that good? If we start writing plans, this will avoid people for asking me. Yeah, look, this top wick was made, right? So I want you guys, everyone, to take note of this, right? Everyone who asked me, and the times you've seen candle push without top wick, without bottom wick, especially on Friday. If you remember how GJ was pushing no bottom wick here, it was really hard for us to get in. This is why I have that rule, because you would have lost twice today. You would have entered here, no top wick, and now you have to hold all this drawdown, or you would have done the same in gold, no top wick here again, and now you're holding drawdown and you don't know if it's going to flip or not, right? If you entered break of low or whatever. This is why I want to have wicks, right? To avoid this situation. So I just want you guys to see the other side of it, right? To see the other side of that, and you know, understand that there is a reason behind the madness here, right? So yes, sometimes it can be annoying because it won't give you an entry, but it avoids you from being in this situation, which is an annoying situation to be in because you know you haven't followed your plan. So now what do? You just hope, right? You hope that it's only going to make a top wick now and reflip and put you back in profit. But if there was already a top wick and you're in profit, you know you're just following your plan and there's probabilities. So starting to create some sort of structure here. So we're starting to see it try to change here. We're starting to see it trying to bounce out of this zone here. And maybe we can start working our way up towards that buying zone here. Right? We're seeing it change structure for the first time. We've been going in this downtrend here. Now we're just trying to change a little bit. Maybe I do think we'll tap these highs here at 179. And then we'll see if we can start to clear above there and bring structure above here. That should give the next push. If not, then guess what we're going to do? We are just going to range inside of this zone here like this. Until something decides what it wants to do. Can you please explain the importance of top and bottom wicks? I do have a video on it, right? You go to my channel and you go watch. Let's find it. Let's see. No, it's not on my channel. It's in the exclusive content. I stand corrected. But we always explain it here. I just explained it. I have a wick fill video, not bottom and top wick. But it's as simple as just wait for a bottom or top wick because they could happen at any time. And if it happens, it's going to go the opposite way of the trade that you're trying to take, right? If you guys are enjoying the stream, can we do the YouTube business, please? Would appreciate it. Get the likes up to 200. And make sure you guys check out this new video. I'm telling you, it's an important video. I'm telling you, it's a good video. LTAs is a very important topic. All right, starting to get some juice here on GJ. See if we can get back above this zone here. Wife asking how many people watching right now? 563. This is the 30-minute close as well, right? Yes. This will be an interesting close. If we can close above this 30-minute resistance 228 on the 30-minute, that's good information here. That is good information. Need more likes. We have yeah, exactly, that's why. Check the stream, man, check the stream. It says buys above that 15-minute resistance. Man's not watching the stream, Antonio, huh? Watch the stream. What does it say? Where's our buys above? It says it. Can we look up for setup 4 mixed session? Yeah, the rule is no setup 4 in mixed session, right? So you would want to see support above. Right, looks like we're coming close to that resistance here. Let's see how this 30-minute closes. If this 30-minute can close above 228, it's good on the 30. So then we can use 5-minute if we do that on the 30. Hi, when in GU 4-hour close doji towards the bullish, but at the bottom of the range, what's your advice for buys? Let's see. Yeah, you just have to watch this resistance. So this we count it as a rejection candle because it's rejecting the lows here. But you just look what's left here, right? So what's left is this resistance. So you'd have to look for a back above that resistance for buys to make sense. So something closing back above that, you know? Hurry up. Tell her DJ needs to hurry up. I'm calling a liquidity grab. I think if we can close above 258, we should be okay for upside. We have also liquidity grab from the bottom of the range as well. Like I said, remember, if we respect this, we're just going to range in here, right? This is only like a, 12 pip range here, and we'll just keep ranging something like this. But if we start to leave this zone here, we could see some sort of continuation. Background music sounds like corn from the 90s. It's just some playlist, man. Lo-fi playlist. Gold is pushing down now. that 5 minute gave a good entry option here. We were distracted on GJ. Damn. That was your option right there. Reflip of the 15. Yeah. Fill the wick and continue. Alright, so how is this 30-minute candle closed here? Closed below the resistance here, but we are closing bullish, so analysis is going to remain the same here. We need something just closing above that 258. We have something closing above that 258. That's probably where we get continuation. Yeah. So we shall see. GP news in 2 hours? What GBP news? Yellow folders, I wouldn't worry about any yellow folders. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about yellow folders. Otherwise, you just never trade, man. You would never trade if you had to keep worrying about every single folder. Come on, GJ, give us a good start to the week. Give us a push to 495. Yeah, we need to close above first. Who is calling me? Hello? Who is this? Waste of time, waste of time. Normally you get the company name if they're wasting your time. And then a retest? No, I wouldn't need a retest. I wouldn't need a retest. Just need something to close above that zone to prove me it wants to go to the next zone. What do you think about prop firms? they could be used as an opportunity, but you're one step away from being back to square one, right? They can everything can be taken away from you, right? Right, we tapped this 15-minute resistance now. 5 minutes is trying to close above it. We'll see if the 5-minute wants to get above it here. I would need more structure to rip it on a 5. I would probably need like a thunderstorm above, and then I can take that on a 5-minute. That would be okay for a 5-minute entry. Alright, 5 minutes not even closing above here. So you don't have a 5-minute close above. You don't have a 15 close above. You don't have a 30-minute close above. So if this just pops straight through, you didn't have confirmation, right? Unless you want to make an excuse that you had a 1 minute, but that's not how we trade. I had a 30-second. That'll do. But the 30-second has put you in drawdown now. In heavy drawdown. I started Forex trading yesterday. Can I take a prop challenge now? No way, man. Unless you want to give them your money. Unless you want to give them your money. Listen, I'll tell you one thing. If you're going to spend money, spend it on learning the skill, man, You'll spend way less and you'll save a lot more money. You're nowhere near. A prop firm challenge is like, you're making something hard even harder, right? Because not only is trading hard, you have rules now. Free money from the firm, yeah, and they make enough. They get enough, the firm. They get enough. Looks like an inverted head and shoulder on the 4-hour. I have a gap at 188.338. Your thoughts on that, please? 188.388. Where's that gap from? A super old gap? Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it. I don't have a gap. I would need to see it. I'm not sure which one you're talking about. Can we see buy side in London? Depends on how we close by London Open. If we're closing bearish by London Open, this might reject the top of the range and we'll just remain inside of the range here. Bro asks if his trades is good, then salutes. Where to learn session trading? We can use it as a strategy, if not master it enough for life. Yeah, you can learn. It's a good place to start as a beginner is my free course on YouTube. And then from there, watch some other videos. And then if you want to take more seriously, that's only where you can be charged for my time. And you can join something more serious like the group or something. My prop firm challenge is 3% per month for 3 months. Drawdown is 5%, currently 7% after 2 months. No need to trade again till February. Thanks all for your teachings, Harry. Welcome, welcome, and congrats. Yeah, that's a cool little rule. And that's nice. Yeah, you know, you don't need to go full margin, you know. Alright, 5 minutes for this 15-minute candle to close. We'll see if we can close above or what. This 5-minute no bottom wick here could flip at any time. We've seen that happen all morning. So I'm still waiting for the 15-minute here. See if we can get a 15 closing above. Because you don't even have a 5-minute closing above at the moment. So I'm not sure how you're going to enter on this. May you check GU? Yeah, a quick look at GU here. Yeah, it's trying to pop up here. We have a resistance here at 1.2617. If we can clear that, then your next level is 1.26329. Yeah, that's what it just has to try clear. CUAD, take care, man. Oh, it rejected. Yeah, before this candle closed, let me go turn down the AC. Let's see if we can get this close above. Driving and wish I had that skill while driving? Yeah. Looks like a nice car. I think it's a Bentley. Alright, last minute. Let's see if we'll close above here. If we close above, could be interesting. 25 seconds. Will we close above? Yeah, if the next candle can make a small bottom wick and break the high, I'm gonna try this option as per the plan. Right, would like to see a little bit of a bottom wick here. And then break the high. See if we can make a bottom wick. All right. Once we break the high, it should be good here. Gonna run stops below previous 15, and yeah. Alright, almost breaking the high here. Alright, so we broke up the highs here. Got triggered in. Looking for this to continue here bullish. TP, max TP is going to be somewhere up here. Stop loss around here. And yeah. Break-even point will be somewhere around these wicks here. As soon as we tap into these wicks, look to move break-even. Or at least mental break-even. Not enough liquidity for going up? Possibly, but this was my plan from the morning, so I'm gonna follow my plan. We have 5-minute structure formed on here. We've closed above the range on 5-minute as well. We have 2 structural points here. It can maybe wants to pop down first before going up here. I can manage this trade on anything closing back inside of the range here. Break-even point, as I said, will be somewhere around these wicks here, because that's where we can reject. And yeah. If it wants to pop down first, let it pop down. But I don't see any issues with this trade at the moment. We'll see if the volume is back on GJ here. So hopefully it is. Hopefully we get some volume here. If 5-minute close below we can manage. I think it will be that aggressive management. If you really don't trust the trade, you can do that. If you do trust the trade, then you can just manage based on 15. We can use London Open volume. Yeah, hopefully London Open volume comes through. This is a trade I would take every single time here. This is a classic trade. We have 15 closing back above the range, 5-minute structure being formed here. I don't see any issues. If this gets stopped out, I'd be very surprised. Yeah, you know, this is definitely, you know, something I would take every single time, something I have taken every single time, and yeah. In on the same? Yeah. If it rejects, start managing. Yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Just need volume. It's the only thing that's gonna stop this trade is just volume. So as we know, GJ's not had the highest volume, but we don't know yet. It's an option here. I'm willing to give it a risk because it follows my plan. It's something I would take every time. I know this has a 70% win rate, and that's what I'll follow. Nice. Just need to watch this wick zone right here. Put this as a WZ watch zone. Alright, at this zone here, I'm gonna move stops to mental break even here. Watching if it doesn't bounce off my entry, I'll be out. And yeah, we should be off to the races here. Looking good so far. Nice. Have this 5-minute close here. See if this 5 can close above this small resistance here. Will be good for the trade. Yeah, we're closing above the 5-minute resistance here, just below the watch zone. So yeah, 5-minute makes a bottom wick, and then hopefully can flip and break its own high. Once it breaks its own high, we should be good. Probably up to somewhere around these zones here. At least to this type of area here is where I'd be looking for. 400, 411, something like that. Come on, GJ, some volume here for Harry. Let's go, brother. Come on, GJ, some volume. Last 5-minute candle doesn't have a bottom wick. It has one. We just need to break above the high here. If we can break above the high, it should be good. Once we break above the high, we should get a nice little pop here. If it tap TP, you will close full. Yeah, I'll just see how this ends up panning out. Might close something before. We will see. See if we can get a pop here. Just need some volume here pre-session. What time is it? We almost have London Open here. So yeah, hopefully we'll survive by London Open. 1 hour will give us just a nice little pop here towards the upside. Hard B on rebreak of the high? Yeah, I think that would be fine. That would be fine. Come on, DJ, some volume, man. Some volume. This might be a runner for the whole day. Potentially. Yeah, if this 4 hour can close like this, maybe this could be the one that breaks through. Alright, 1 minute to London Open. Hopefully we can close above these wicks here by London Open. That's what we need. We need to close up above these wicks by London Open. And then we should be good to continue bullish. Just make sure here on London Open, you guys have your fingers on the trigger right now, right? Have your fingers on the trigger in case this just wants to go straight to entry, all right? So have fingers on the trigger. Be ready just in case it dumps down on London Open. But we should be fine here. Here we go. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. You know, this has no bottom wick here. You know what I'm going to do here, guys? I'm going to close a little bit. Just wait a little bit more. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to close a little bit. Let's see, 1 minute. If 1 minute starts rejecting, I'm going to close a little bit here. Watching 1 minute. If it starts rejecting, I'm going to close a little bit here. No bottom wick. But this is looking good so far. Let's go. Let's go. London Open push. Let's go. TP is about to be smashed. Come on, smash it for Harry here. Let's go. Now I don't give a shit about bottom wick. Just push. I'm still holding here. No issues so far. If this starts to break down too much, I'll just close. Otherwise it should be good. Come on. Hit TP. Hit TP. Hit TP. No, 1 pip from TP? You're not going to do that, GG, are you? There we go. I'm still holding. I'm being greedy here. I'm going to squeeze on 1 minute. I'm still holding. If this flips below the low, I'm out. But this should be TP, guys. Don't be too greedy like me. I'm just being greedy because I'm Harry. And I'm going to be greedy at the moment because I don't see any reason to close at the moment. Still holding. Still holding. A little bit more, GJ. Still holding. The squeeze is coming through. Let's go. You know what? I'm out. Screw it. No more greed. I'm closed here. And no more greediness. Monday, 15 pips here. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you very much, Mr. GJ, for finally bringing us some volume. London Open. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Blessed Monday. Thank you for spamming W's in the chat. They're very aesthetically pleasing. Damn. This thing is still flying, man. Still flying. Damn, this thing is still flying. I should have held. No. Holy shit. If you're still holding, man. If you're still holding, just hold. Keep it going, man. Ah. Oh. Oh. This thing is rocking. Hit original TP, man. But I can't be upset with 16 pips here. 16 pips will do. And also, as you guys know, I increase risk, so I wanted to take something off the table. I wanted to take something off the table because Cloud even asked in chat, how is my emotions going? Yeah, Murray. My emotions was fucking nervous, man. Tell you that much. Being honest. Trusted it though. Trusted it. Well done, guys. Congrats to everyone who took it, and that is how we follow the plan. Right? That is how we follow the plan. You close half? Yeah, I just held squeezed. But yeah, entry was fine. Everything was fine. This is good, man. Yeah, it's fine, Tony. The one time I wasn't being able to... Yeah, that's painful. Right, let me just put this in the journal here. First trade of February here. Took us the first week. This was a 15-minute. This was a buy. This was a setup 1, classic setup 1 at 11:45. Pretty textbook. I love we had the 5-minute. Yesterday's webinar. Oh no, Didima. Yesterday's webinar, we talked exactly about how structure creates liquidity, right? And how we wanted structure around this zone. That was exactly in yesterday's webinar here. This one, liquidity in trading explained. So it was nice to see how we had that all come together today and how we could see that basically structure being formed before our entry is important, right? So we use that information that we discussed in yesterday's webinar for today. And that's why this is a high probability trade. Yeah. Close B, didn't trust at 5, no bottom wick. Bro, it was nowhere near entry though. How much are you up this year? Since I increased risk, percentages are a little bit bigger. So let's just, if we call it, let's just average it that I was risking 1% every single trade and I made 1% every single trade. I'll be up this year around 6%, including today's trade. But since I'm, since I'm increasing risk here, the percentages are a little bit bigger. So don't let that throw you off. But if you were risking 1%, then that's how much, yeah. When our internet started to act, I cut 50% partials and cut at 500. Nice. 500's ideal spot, right? That's nice. Perfect. Well done. At least you got it, man. That's good. Sweet. Oh. Where is people in chat now telling me to update my stream record? Huh? Not telling me now. They're not there now. Oh wow, today is our 50th win on stream, guys. Congrats to everyone who's been part of this journey. I don't know, it's a small little number, 50 wins on stream, but you know, it's pretty cool. MashaAllah for that. And yeah. Whoever's been here since the beginning, pretty cool, you know, seen it grow like that. So 50 wins, MashaAllah, it's nice. Also, 50 wins for 50k subscribers. Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. If you guys enjoyed that trade, be sure to leave a like on stream. We have 700. There was almost 900 of us in stream in the trade, but of course they took the signal and left. But there's still 700 remaining after the trade. So that's pretty cool to see. That's very, very cool to see that still, you know, most of us remain. So I appreciate everyone showing up and staying on stream even after the trade. That shows me that you guys are here for more value, and I'm very happy to see that. So shout out to you guys. Shout out to you guys. So yeah. Oh, we're dropping more now. We're dropping like flies. Also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, be sure to subscribe so we can show up to future streams, right? So, for everyone on stream here, stay on stream. I have a very important announcement, guys. Very, very important announcement. We have just, okay, I have 2 gifts for you. Not only a trade, I have something more. We have just opened the website for Pip Laabs V2 demo version. We are going to launch, inshallah, end of the week. Pip Laabs is going to launch, right? The 9th, we are going to launch. So the new website is open, guys. Ta-da! This is the new website. Welcome to Pip Laabs V2. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. So you guys are welcome to try the demo. You can try the demo version. You can see our pricing. I've made this as affordable as possible. Whoever's on the wait list, right? Whoever's on the wait list, you will get your offer soon before we launch. This is the pricing, guys. Very affordable. $25 a month, right? Super affordable. This is, you know, top. So I've made it very, 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 very affordable. So I hope you guys will enjoy this backtesting software. No need to sign up to use the demo version. It's completely free. Demo is completely free. I'm not gonna ask for your email. I'm not gonna ask for anything. Just go ahead and use it and enjoy it. And if you like it so much and you're looking for backtesting software, then I hope this is going to be the one for you, because a lot of work has been put into this, and we're very, very, very excited to bring it to you guys. And I can't wait for us to launch at the end of the week. So yeah, man, here's the link to the website. Go enjoy. I hope you like our new website. Right, I do hope you like our new website. And yeah, we have partnered with Tradingview, and yeah, so this is gonna be great, guys. On Friday, I will announce all of the different features and everything that there is. Everyone who is on the wait list will be given their offer, right? So try the demo, guys. Enjoy it. Harry, can trading in class more efficiently now? Harry, is this setup 1 on GJ? Yes, it is, my friend. It is. What does W mean in his live? Means win. It's just a popular thing that people do in live streams. Okay, in a pure classic style of being a trader, guys. Not setup 5. No, this is setup 1. Close above the range. Right, we've done our job today. How was your bias bullish today? Good question. Previous daily closed bullish. It was mixed bias. Previous 4 hour was still respecting this support down here. Remember what we said, that we would grab liquidity from down here? If you go rewind the stream here and you listen to what it said in the beginning of the stream, we said that this would be the liquidity grab down here to give us the move up. And yes, it was beautiful. So yeah, that was that. So how do you close half on your profit on winning trade? I go on the phone, I press close trade, and then I change the lot size to how much I want to close. So if you open a 10 lot, you can change the lot size to 5, and that will close half. All right. Can you wait for setup 3 on 30-minute? No, target has been tapped already, right? We've tapped the 4-hour resistance. There's no continuation till we get above. So for later on, we need to maybe get back above this range here to see continuation towards the upside. But this was planned all the way from yesterday, right? We planned that we wanted to see a pullback first to give us range to trade. Whoever showed up to the webinar yesterday in the exclusive group, yeah, you will... you would have remembered that, right? I hope you guys remember. Harry, for the demo of Pip Laabs, when we use the demo, will our progress stay when we use it again? No, because the demo is only 1 month of data, so it will not be save your sessions. We have server capacity. We have to allocate our server capacity to paying users, right? And also we have a lot of running costs. Partnership with Tradingview is not easy, but we're happy to make it happen. So enjoy the demo, because we're not even asking for an email. A lot of people say, like, you can try the demo, but give us your email, sign up, or put your credit card details and get charged after 5 days. But that won't happen. That won't happen. So yeah, I use 1% risk. What about you? I use like 1 to 3%, depends on how I feel on the day, or the setup, actually, not the day. Actually, sometimes the day, if I'm just not feeling confident that day, I'll put my risk down. Still making money. Still making money. Give us a trade on Pip Laabs demo. I'm not logged in demo. I have the full version here. I have the full version. So I'm not logged in on Damn, everyone is on the demo version right now. That's why it's taking time. Look. Everyone is requesting. It's a good test for us. It's a good test for us. So this is January 1st here. Yeah, that's why there's a gap here, because it's the first of the year. But yeah. Very excited to bring it to you. Who said the boy was not profitable? Yeah, long term, you know, it's just how it is, right? We have to just focus. We can't, you know, I feel it's good, feels always good to win, but, you know, there's another side to the coin, and you have to remember that no matter what's happening, you have to remember these times, and remember that these times will happen often, right? But at the end of the day, you have to stay composed if we hit the other side of the coin, right? On my web apps, most of the server allocation goes to free user because the paid ones already paid them now. Yeah, that would be ideal once we get customers. Yeah, we could do that for sure, you know. So yeah. People are asking me about gold. I think gold took a dump. Yeah, gold gave a beautiful setup as well here. Gifted you with this. This is a little bit dirtier than GJ. I think GJ was cleaner because we didn't have to manage with these wicks. But man, gold looks like it just wants to say not today. If you could get a thunderstorm here, I think that would be good. Thunderstorm. That's the only thing. But this thing looks like it wants to melt here. Maybe you could just close your eyes and press sell, to be honest, on gold. With the way it's moving at the moment. Close eyes, accidentally press buy. This 1 minute, you know the 1 minute strategy? They close no bottom wick. This would be the 1 minute strategy. Yeah, that flips and breaks. Could run tight stop. Anyways, guys, in pure trader fashion here, I'm going to call it a day here. I appreciate everyone showing up to the stream. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Take care, everyone, and hopefully catch you guys tomorrow. With that being said, take care, trade sharp, and hopefully catch you guys very, very soon. Peace. Yes, sir.